Let me hear you say ba 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 da ba ba, ba 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 da ba ba, ba 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 da, ba 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 da ba ba, ba 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 da ba ba, ba 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 da ba ba, ba ba. Crazy at the think of love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. That's why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. You to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever, you'll be my one and only lover. Cause I love the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future, me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. You to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba ba, ba 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 da ba ba, ba ba da, ba 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 da ba.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson. I'm at Flames, the Jamaican restaurant in Providence, Rhode Island. I'm here with the proprietor. Ma'am, could you kindly tell us your name and how long this business has been here?
My name is Sophia, and this business has been here for 6 years.
What kind of support have you received from the community?
Great support. We receive great support from the community.
And especially the African community?
The African, the Spanish, and then we're close to the hospital, so there's a lot of people that come by from the hospital. All different culture.
Wow, that's
Everybody
nice.
want to try something new.
Yes, I just took a shot of some of your food here. It seems very delicious, and I've had some of them too. Some of your meal.
Yeah.
What message do you have for your customers?
They could come anytime. Come anytime. We treat our customer with great respect.
Thank you very much, Sophie.
You're welcome.
And I hope you have good luck here as long as you're here.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too, dear. Thanks.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. We rise this morning to upper 60 degrees in Providence, Rhode Island, and it's going up to the lower 80s. So wherever you are, have fun, enjoy yourself. Not much sun, but it's going to be intermittent. Here and there, here now, gone later. So when you get the sun, enjoy it. Okay? Let my topic come around, and we'll get into it. You guys going to the ocean and the beaches and things, be very careful. We hear news of shot attacks, not around Rhode Island, but just be careful. My topics today are: 1, how much longer will Liberian people choose to remain deceived, poor, and forcibly ignorant? 2, Dr. Glenn S. Prescod Community Self-Help Vocational Baking School on the Buduburam Refugee Camp in Ghana. So let me take a break, and I'll be back so we can deal with these topics. A lot of things been happening. A lot of things. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson, and welcome to my show. This morning, I'm at Toyin African Restaurant in Providence, Rhode Island, with the proprietor. Ma'am, could you kindly tell us your name and when you started this business?
My name is Toyin Bankole. This business started in the year 2020 during the pandemic period time. That is when this place was found, and then we started gradually. Now today here we are in Toyin African Restaurant on Broad Street, number 45 Central Street.
So it's a bit, I know you just started, and you're dealing with the whole Rhode Island community. What about the African community? Do the people know about you?
Yeah. Some African community have known us, so we are still introducing ourselves to the community so that they can know us better.
So what would you like to say to people on my show?
Yeah, I would like to say hi to everyone, my African people, both Liberia, Nigeria, Senegal, those all parts of Africa that are coming to eat here. It's not only Africa. We see a lot of white people trying to eat this my egusi soup with pounded yam. We eat like this. Some will come here, I teach them how to eat it. They will come here, they will use the left right to cut the fufu and use the right hand to make soup. No, I tell them no, this is how to cut the fufu. Then you put the pounded yam, not fufu. It's pounded yam, you put it in egusi soup, then you swallow. And it's very delicious.
Well, thank you very much. I will spread your news around, let the people know about your restaurant. I had cassava leaf and rice here, were very delicious. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to Dorian African Restaurant at 45 Central Street in Providence, Rhode Island, right behind the Dunkin' Donuts on Broad Street. You can't miss it. So, thank you very much again, and good luck with your restaurant.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, it's good to be back. Now back to my topic for this morning. How much longer will Liberian people choose to remain deceived, poor, and forcibly ignorant? There's no doubt about it. Look at what's happening in my country today. Look at, go on the news, go on the internet, Facebook, Twitter. Everywhere you got Liberian community, listen to what happened. What there's craziness in Liberia. It is without a doubt that Liberian leaders are so confused now, they don't know what to do. And to show that our country is led by hoodlums and thugs and criminals, our lawmakers are coming out and telling the president that if they were in charge, people would disappear. People would get lost. Then when they question him, what do you mean by that? He won't flip-flop like we're foreigners. We don't know our own language. When you tell me I would disappear, you telling me you're going to kill me. When you tell me I could get lost, how would I get lost? How would I get lost in a civilized society? How would I disappear other than you killing me? And all this we learn from the military government. Because when daughter want to kill you, they say, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see this man no more. Let him disappear. You dead. And somebody mentioned it in one of the shows. Yes, I think it was and the Liberian coup online. They were trying to think on who told his soldier he didn't want to see no more, and the soldier killed the president. That was Charles Breyon. Kwame Clement's buddy. The person said, oh, come, the other guy, Kwame Clement's friend. But they couldn't think on who it was. They said, we think on it. Yeah. That was Charles Breyon. Charles Breyon, my friend. Highly educated, decent guy, man. Decent guy. Charlie and I grew up together, man. That was one of the things after they killed Charlie, and then they killed Ernest too, his friend. It made me so depressed, man, because these were my only buddies in law school. I was in my senior year. They were just coming into law school. And they were my boys. Charlie and I grew up playing basketball together, went to Cathedral together, went to St. Patrick together. I don't think Charlie went to St. Patrick. I think he went up to Carroll High, one of the places after we left Cathedral. but I went to St. Patrick's. I can't remember where Charlie went. But anyway, we grew up together playing basketball all our lives. When Charlie was at the radio station, I told you all many a times that before Charles Brown died, I was one of the people he called and confided in and told me the thing that led to his death. I was working one day at the finance ministry. Charlie was at the ELBC. He was a news anchor. But whenever Charlie wanted a little packet cheese, he come and say, Chess, you want to be in the air? I said, yeah. And he come down, I gave him a little packet cheese, he put me in the air. Me and my boy, I was still going, man, yeah. So this day I was sitting down. Charlie called me and said, Chess, I got to talk with you. I said, you got to talk with me. I said, come down. He said, yeah, I'm coming down. He said, right down the road from you, I'm coming. So he came to my office, he opened the door, he said, Chess, come on out. I said, come on out. I said, sit down, man. It's too hot out there. He said, just come on, let's go. This thing I want to talk. I can't talk in Indian. So I said, okay. I got up and I walked with him outside. We came down from the ID card building in the back of the finance ministry. We walked from Kira Street on to Macklin Street. Then we turned up towards Broad Street. And we walk up to Broad Street, at the corner of Broad and Macklin Street, at the front of finance ministry. That's where me and Charlie stood, right at the intersection there, across from the education ministry. And he started telling me, he said, Chess, you know, the boys been calling me to secret meetings. This was during Samuel Doe time. He said, Chess, the boys been calling me to secret meetings, man. I said, what? He said, yeah, secret meetings. He said, man, the guys, the last meeting I went to, Doe himself was talking about killing the opposition, man. These guys want to kill these guys, man. He said, I want to be in this thing, man. I don't want to be a part of this thing. So I told him, I said, but Charlie, you can't just get out like that. You got to go and talk with Doe. You know, he said, man, look, I'm with you all the way, but I won't be in this kind of meeting this time. I think you just explain to him that and tell him, will you anything you say I would do and just get out. Don't go to the meeting no more. Then Charlie told me, he said, man, I recorded them in the meeting. I said, what? I said, you called the local guy? He said, yeah, I got it on tape. I said, Charlie, you better be careful, man. Don't play that. You got to be careful who hears that tape. And I would kill Charlie, man. Charlie went and played that tape to somebody who he thought was his relative. The person told Doe. Doe then called Charlie. They took the tip from him. Then Doe said, I don't want to see this man no more. According to reports, they bayoneted him in the throat here and threw him out the 6th floor window at the mansion. And that was one of the reasons for Samuel Doe's overthrow. Because people want to know what happened to Charles Brown. Charles Brown couldn't just die like that. That was a popular kid all Liberia. How you just kill the boy like that? Then Andy Morgan disappeared too. Andy Morgan was another popular guy. He just disappeared. After my two buddies died, the two guys, every Sunday, me and these guys were together, man. We meet, we talk, we eat, we chill out together, talk the law, talk politics. These were the new guys I could talk politics with. And they were very critical of Doe. And I always told them, I said, guys, man, you can't talk about Doe like that. In this privacy, yes, but when you leave this place, you can't talk about this guy. This is military, man. These guys ain't coming to ask you questions. They ain't coming to take you to court. They will discipline you. They say, oh, man, Chelsea, you kill your pa, you scared. Leave it to us. We're the country boys. We'll take care of that thing. So, you know, in this way, it ended them out. This is what happened to them. And let me warn you people, Acarius Gray, Solomon George, all these guys were slum lords during Talbot's regime. All these guys participated in violence in the Oratoro of Talbot. They were there for Doe too. They were the slum people that rose up after they killed Doe and started going around killing people. These people have deaths on their hand. They have killed people. That way they can stand out here and say they will make people disappear. All these criminals need to be removed from office now and put in jail. George Weah is not a decent man. He is a criminal. He associates with criminals. All these people are no good for our nation. We must send a loud and clear message to them that it is time to go. Listen to McGill. McGill stands before us and tells our people that it's good to steal and build things in the country and not take it out of the country. Then he wants to justify his wealth and riches against the report of the American government. He wants an investigation. What kind of investigation? You sat right here and told us that it's good to steal. Now you call in the web, you go from church to church, and they say, all my Banga people are so ashamed of the people in Banga to associate myself with Banga. I'm ashamed of you. You're acting like some of the most ignorant and greedy Liberian people I ever seen. Taking money for this man to pray for him, to make him join your church. The United States government should sanction any church in Liberia that takes money from McGill, from Cephas, from Twelway. They should sanction them too. Any bank that deals with these people, any institution in Liberia that deals with these people, they should sanction them. And if George Weah wasn't a part of them, he would sanction them too. But it just goes to demonstrate how corrupt and criminal George Weah himself is, and he needs to resign effective immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, the shame is too much. The shame is too much. How low down will our country go? They deceive our people. You people remain deceived. Because listen to how you talk. The people can, even I listen to Darius Dillon talking the other day. And we can do this, huh? Yeah. And we can do that. You know, you're just answering, yeah, like they're dummies. Like the ignorant people. Listen to how McGill talking to the people. You gotta hear this thing. Let me put it up. I gotta hear. You gotta hear. This is McGill telling the Liberian people how it's good to steal the money and build in the country and not take the money out of the country. This is the Minister of State who did just sanction for corruption and human rights abuse, and now he's challenging the U.S., telling Weah, the other criminal, that he wants investigation. You're better don't play with America. You're better don't play with America, because you play with America, this whole damn regime coming down overnight, because there's no reason to keep this regime in power. When you people are criminals and they're pointing at your criminality, then you won't come and challenge the United States of America. Are you damn crazy? Now you're listening to this damn criminal telling the Liberian people, and all the Liberian people that, oh, you're right. You see, this is the deception that I'm talking about. So let me just deal with this aspect of deception, of how our people are so deceived and deceptive and deceitful. Just as they are deceived, that's just how they are deceitful. And all of this stems from corruption, from Tatmatan. From Tatmatan. They may corrupt our whole damn society. And yes, here, they're typical evidence. Everything I've told you, and you're talking about, oh, you Congo man, you enjoy, it's coming back to you now. I told you this from time immemorial. I told you all these people were slum. I knew them. I lived with them in Liberia. I saw their activity. Solomon George's behavior ain't nothing new. He's a criminal. They did that during Turbo time. They were going around hurting innocent people. These were the people that were killing people in Liberia. That was they're not immune to seeing people die and killing people and violence and all this. They're not immune to it. It's part of the DNA. It's part of the DNA. So these are the criminals ruling our country today. Our country is so low down. Our country is so terrible. You see, I don't hide it. I'll say it. It's so low down and terrible that these people can come and talk about stealing our money and at the same time say they want investigation. Are you kidding me? That's why I want come to investigate the people. Let me investigate them so I can flog every one of them.
I've seen him when I get a Liberian People that good thing. Because Ali and I seen him carrying in Europe. Some point in the country, all government are in eligible interest. That's the money. But we say how no money, the school will get, we'll go to our people there and go pay for the school invest. I can't pay how in one country to invest. So I was going to tell the money I carry to Ghana, correct? But one country get it on me, I will take it from you, Gary. And I'll leave it here. Yes. The day God take me, I will carry her with me. No. Our grandchildren will kind of see the ones there, but what kind of looking for? They go book power on there. So these are the things we'll be doing. I just want to say thank you to for doing what he's doing. What is the young man doing? He's just doing a part.
What this criminal is saying to the Liberian people in Liberian English is that if I see the money and leave it here, that bad thing, and our people saying no. But if I see the money and take it to Ghana, that good thing, no. If I leave it here and that good thing, yeah. If I see the money and build a house in Liberia and that good thing, yeah. When I die and we stay right here, yeah. And we beautify the city, yeah. You see how they make our people ignorant? This is the deception that they perpetrate on the ignorance of our people, the illiteracy of our people, the low down thinking of our people. What makes stealing good? Whether you take it out of the country or you use it here, what makes it good? It's not for the Liberian people. You build a house here for you and your children. So we are deprived of our stolen wealth. Can the Liberian people go in your house and sleep? Can they go eat at your dining room table? Where are you inviting them in? Can they go swim in your swimming pool? Where are you inviting them in? No, they can't do that. They don't have free access to your house. They're not government property. That's the first thing you tell them. The government property, I sweat by the sweat of my brow. What kind of brow you sweat? You go see the money that thing better than you would be talking. Yeah, the sweat of my brow. What kind of brow you sweat better than you? You're a damn criminal. So yeah, all these criminals talking about stealing our money and building houses in Liberia to beautify Liberia. Does that, man? You see how illiterate people clap for all the kind of, yeah, you sound good. You've been in there, you live here for all of us. Yeah, no, it's not for all of us. It's for the criminals. It's for the criminals. But that's the deception. You see, Liberian people, you can't remain deceived. You can't remain dummies, man. These people come to tell you all kind of deceitful, stupid shit, and you believe it. What's good in stealing and building property and leaving it in the state for yourself, not for the people? You can't be deceived. Then the second thing, because of the deception and the lies and the treachery, we remain poor. Because you're cheering the people. Yeah. No, it's not right. It's not for the government. When it's for the government, it's for you. But when you steal and tell me you're going to build private house and it will beautify the city, yeah, it will beautify the city, but not for me. Not for me. You got to go to jail. That's stealing. You can't steal from me and build house. That's the same thing Ellen Johnson, all the people do to us. They are the criminals, then they can't tell us they're our savior. And we believe them. Why? Because we are forcibly ignorant. They force us to be ignorant. Look at Liberia, no school. Well, all the schools that they're not conducive for the people to go in there and learn. No windows, no zinc, no rain coming through it. Bad inclement weather. The school got to close. The people children got nowhere to study. The place not conducive. No windows, no doors. Something wrong with our country, man. We have deteriorated so bad that it's becoming the show now. You're seeing the real essence of evil. You're seeing even the same Solomon George telling us how his government officials are evil. They're mean and wicked to the Liberian people. He himself telling us. The same man that won't make people disappear, telling Doe. Y'all gotta listen to that speech. But it's too low down for me to play on my thing here. I can't play that kind of thing here. You know, I can't promote slum. That's slum. And my Liberian people, we gotta rise up. This is not our lot. We are not meant to be slum people. If we follow these people, we will be slum people because we object to everything that is decent and good for us and think that these slum criminals, whatever they say is good for us. No, it's not good for us. Don't let them continue to deceive you. That's why we have no good schools. That's why all the schools, we don't have no government schools. All the schools owned by these damn criminals. It's not right. It's not just. It's not the way God wants us to live. You believe in God, man. You believe in God. Look at Jesus, man. Jesus came to free us from all these criminals. You know, look how he dealt with the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the leaders of the Jewish faith. Look how he dealt with them, man. We got to understand from his living in his life, because he tells us exactly what we need to know, that for us to enjoy our lives on this earth, we must render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and unto God the things that are God. That means separate church from state and deal with state, not on a religious level, but on the constitutional level. That's the Bible for the state. The Constitution, the Bible for religion is the St. James Version. So Jesus separated it for us and told us how we should deal with it. Religious people have no place in government. That's why Toba died. Toba wanted to be a leader and he wanted to be a churchman. He died because it was deception. And you get confused because that deception. That's why Jesus separated it. If you're a Christian, you will know that you're a pastor. Stay away from politics. If you're a true pastor, stay away from politics. Deal with social issues, yes. Issues that affect the people's lives, their livelihood, their daily bread. You deal with those issues, yes. That's not politics. Those are societal issues that deal with people everyday lives and their jobs and their families. The church has a right to deal with that. But to come and start falling down before the president, saying you're worshiping him and he touching your head, blessing you, and you come in trying to change our laws with these criminals and supporting their evil ways and telling us it's good and just, trying to deceive yourself, thinking you're deceiving God's people. You're not deceiving God's people. You're deceiving Liberia, and Liberia will suffer. Will suffer because of that. And that is not our lot. We are Christians. And if you are true Christians, you will understand this is not the will of Jesus Christ for us to be deceived, impoverished, and forcibly ignorant. Rise above that. Rise above that. You deserve better, my people. You deserve better. You deserve better. Don't submit to mediocrity. These damn criminals and slum laws and war laws, it's time for them to go. It's time for Weah to go. We got to impeach George Weah. We've got to run him out of Monrovia. This damn criminal don't belong in our country. Rise up, my people. Rise up, my people. Rise up. Aluta! Continua. The time of of the Liberian people is now. My class is done on this topic. We can do better. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. Today, I'm at Kebe's African restaurant on the other side of Providence. And she is right here. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Kebe McCann.
Now, Kebe has been here for a while, and this is one of our Liberian restaurants. So, Kebe, tell us how long you've been in this spot and why you decided to get into business.
I've been in this spot for 14 years now. I decided to open this restaurant because of helping people, going out and feeding the homeless, and we need a place where the food be cooked. And I opened this restaurant. Since then, I'm still at the same place, 850 Admiral Street.
So how has the community responded to your effort?
Well, the community has responded greatly to my efforts. I do successful feed the homeless, and people have embraced the business, and it led me to move forward to Liberia to open an orphanage for children in Liberia.
Wow, you have an
All
orphanage?
from this restaurant.
You're kidding me.
And because of the customer has been very nice to me and loyal to me, I was able to go to Liberia 3 weeks ago and open an orphanage in my late mother's name, Eugenia Bright.
Wow. Where is the orphanage?
In New Georgia, Monrovia, Liberia.
Wow. So what message do you have for your customers?
Well, my customers are very loyal to me, and they are very faithful. They always help me when we're doing the backpack giveaway for children every year, which will soon be coming down end of the month. And then we give the food away, the turkey and chicken in November. And because of the customer, all the tips they leave and all the encouragement help me to promote this business and do what I'm doing moving forward. So I love my customers, I love my neighbors, and I love everybody in general.
We thank you very much for your efforts.
Thank you, and God bless you too.
Thank you too. Let the people see the delicious food you're fixing here.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now let's go to the second segment of my show with my people on the Buduburam Refugee Camp. This segment, they're baking banana bread. You know, they're doing the practical. They're almost about to graduate. They were complaining, "Oh, Daddy, we don't understand too much. We need a little more time." So I said, "Okay, we'll send it for 1 more month. Give you the chance to do your individual practical. So when you leave the school, there can be no obstacle in your way. You can understand how to bake everything you want to bake and learn it well." So let's join them as is in the process of baking their banana bread.
balance are 2 cups. So,
and one for la 4 ounces, 2 for la 8 ounces, the half. Again, when I 2.5 sounds good. Long time food.
so if you are not using the sugar cup, and say,
And one,
Good morning. How about seeing around and taking what you're doing today? I see Milano, see Lily, Martin Milano, what you're doing today? Banana bread. Okay, can you take the public small? I wouldn't do banana bread. I can do banana bread. See, imagine a banana bread today. You see the student? You see the student? What are you calling you, please? The voice getting the wild man. I'm recording you.
I'm in the school, I'm dressing.
What I finished? No bottle there?
No, you take the bracket of the plastic, and y'all go for the plastic. Y'all go for the
Over, madame. Over, madame. Kamu bawa plaza. Yang biar kamu datang je, lawang ya. Ya.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's my show for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Safety first. Stay safe. Aluta. Continue.